subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for more engaging gaming content. As gamers, we've all been there staring at the screen, wondering if a new feature is a game changer or a game breaker. In the case of Battlefield 2042's Plus system, I believe it's the latter. But before we dive into why, let's talk about something that really stood out to me in the game, Portal. Portal was a fantastic addition to Battlefield 2042, allowing players to revisit some of the franchise's most memorable maps, game modes, and weapons from its past. I'd love to see Portal return and expanded upon in the upcoming Battlefield game. It's a unique feature that truly added to the game's essence. However, in my gaming perspective, the shift towards the specialist system, wingsuit gameplay, massive 128-player lobbies, post-round voice lines, and the ability to pick any weapon or call in vehicles seems to veer away from Battlefield's unique essence. I believe it might not be the ideal direction for future installments of this iconic series. And even though it has its fair share of fans, the Plus system should also be left behind. But why? Well, let's take a closer look. The Plus system allows you to effortlessly change attachments as needed, which can be incredibly overpowered. For instance, if you need to adjust your sight for more accurate long-range shooting, you can easily do it by giving a swift twist on the user-friendly attachment dial. However, this feature shouldn't return at all, or if it does, it needs to be toned down with some well-deserved nerfs. A possible rephrasing of the Plus system could be a cooldown timer, which prevents immediate use of the attachment wheel after a short delay. And alternatively, developers might consider adding an animation requiring your operator to change attachments before resuming firing. Waiting could give you the advantage of shooting first rather than facing a disadvantage due to a more effective weapon setup in that gunfight. In other words, Electronic Arts might limit the use of this feature to once throughout a player's lifetime to prevent misuse and enable players to adapt their attachments according to specific game situations. It's great that the developers established Battlefield Labs, allowing gamers to try out all suggested new features, offer their opinions, and have a say in what makes it into the next installment of the game before it's officially released. If the Plus feature gets integrated into the closed testing phase later on, and I strongly advise players to evaluate all possible drawbacks prior to deciding whether it should be included or not. And what we say is, you know, after all, as gamers, we all want the best experience possible. And sometimes that means saying goodbye to features that don't quite. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.